Sound check. One, two. भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी जय कैलाश पति शिव शंकर जय कैलाश पति शिव शंकर सब जग के हितकारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी निश दिन तेरा ध्यान करे सब जिमरे मंत्र तिहारा हे शिव शंकर जियारा नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव जय भोला भंडारी शंखनाद से शब्द जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया युग युग से ये सृष्टि नाचे ऐसा डमरू बजाया तेरी याद भुला के जग में तेरी याद भुला के जग में कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी तीनों ताप हरण कर लेला ये त्रिशूल तिहारा तेरा नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा महादेव परब्रह्म विधाता महादेव परब्रह्म विधाता आए शरण तिहारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी जय कैलाश पति शिव शंकर जय कैलाश पति शिव शंकर सब जग के हितकारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर जय भोला भंडारी राम नाम सोही जानिए, जो रमता सकल जहां, घट घट में जो रम रहा, उसको राम पहचान। तेरा राम जी करे बेड़ा पार रे, बेड़ा पार रे, बेड़ा पार। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। काहे को डरे रे, काहे को डरे, काहे को डरे काबू में मझधार उसी के, हाथों में पतवार उसी के। काबू मेरे काबू में मझधार उसी के, हाथों में पतवार उसी के। तेरी हार भी नहीं है तेरी हार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। काहे को डरे रे, काहे को डरे, काहे को डरे सहज किनारा मिल जाएगा रे, मिल जाएगा, मिल जाएगा परम सहारा मिल जाएगा। सहज किनारा मिल जाएगा, परम सहारा मिल जाएगा। सौरी सब कीज देख एक बार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। काहे को डरे रे, काहे को डरे, काहे को डरे काहे को डरे रे, काहे को डरे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। Me again? Right, always
Sing chorus with me this time.
सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। क्या मन हर नाम सुहाया है, क्या मन हर नाम सुहाया है। वारू सब कुछ मां चरणों पर, वारू सब कुछ मां चरणों पर। मेरा मन कोई भाया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां। श्री राम तू ही, श्री कृष्ण तू ही, दुर्गा काली श्री राधा तू। जय मां जय मां जय मां। श्री राम तू ही, श्री कृष्ण तू ही, दुर्गा काली श्री राधा तू। जय मां जय मां जय मां। ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिव शंकर में तेरा ही तेज समाया है, तेरा ही तेज समाया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां। मैं जो पाऊं तुमसे पाऊं, जो चेहरे उसमें हरसाऊं। जय मां जय मां जय मां। मैं जो पाऊं तुमसे पाऊं, जो चेहरे उसमें हरसाऊं। कुछ रहे न मेरा अपनापन, मैंने शरबत चढ़ाया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। मन हर नाम सुहाया है या मन हर नाम सुहाया है वारू सब कुछ माँ चरणों पर वारू सब कुछ माँ चरणों पर मेरा मन कोई भाया है जगदम्बे की जय जय जगजननी माँ जगदम्बे की जय जय जगजननी माँ जय 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 नरहरि चंचल है मति जेरी कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी हो कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी नरहरि चंचल है मति तेरी कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी ओ कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी सब घट अंतर रमे निरंतर मैं देखन नहीं जाना सब घट अंतर रमे निरंतर मैं देखन नहीं जाना गुण सब जोड़ मोरे सब अवगुण गुण सब जोड़ मोरे सब अवगुण मैं उपकार न माना नरहरि चंचल है मति तेरी कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी ओ कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी तेरा मेरा कुछ नहीं जग में प्रभु ही करे निष्ठारा प्रभु ही करे निष्ठारा कह रे दास कृष्णा करुणा में कह रे दास कृष्णा करुणा में जय जय जगत अधारा नरहरि चंचल है मति तेरी कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी हो कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी। नरहरि चंचल है मति तेरी, कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी। ओ कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी, ओ कैसे भक्ति करूं मैं तेरी।
प्रेम से बोलिए श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सकल पंच की जय जय, सीताराम. Dear devotees, once more on behalf of the Mandir, a most cordial and special welcome. We are blessed this evening to be present here in this holy shrine of Shankar Bhagavan, on this occasion of the Purnima or the full moon, to join in our monthly full moon Katha. We bear in mind again, Lord Shiva reiterates, Punya Punya Binamelahi Santa. Unless His mercy is showered, good karmas accumulate from the past and the present birth, it is difficult to be in environments like this. You don't come here by guess or coincidence. Whenever you go to satsang, no matter where it is, the Lord's mercy has to be showered. We say a special welcome again to all those who join with us on our Facebook page, nationally, regionally, and internationally, streaming live by members of the Sant Nagar Hindu Youth Group from the Sant Nagar Hindu Temple, branch number 67 of the SDMS of Ojo Road in Sangre Grande, Trinidad, West Indies. A most cordial and special welcome. We say a special welcome this evening to one of my nephew, Pradeep, and his Dharam-Patni Indra, who are here with us from New Jersey and rendering beautiful bhajan. He's a satsangi himself. Also, another, well, she comes like a granddaughter in that manner, Kamala, okay, having come from New Jersey to be with us. It is so nice on behalf of the Mandir to extend a most cordial and special welcome to you. Bhagwan blessings. Tonight we say thanks very much to Madam Kola Narayan and her granddaughter, who take the opportunity as shrotas this evening to, and again, to offer themselves in devotion to Bhagavan Satyanarayan. We thank her also for the contribution of the parsad and the meals and all issues, puja issues and so on, for this evening Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. This is a lady, again, commendations go to her. Those who may know her, very, very generous indeed. And I thinking back yesterday, I don't think you have an ex-doubles person to really touch her doubles when she used to sell doubles. Honestly, I'm telling you. It was really, really quality. Right? You must do that sometime to remind me back. All right? Sponsoring doubles every year for Ramila. 35 years, you know, 500 doubles every year. And no matter where we went, Rio Claro, Tunapuna, Chiaroni, she went there and gave her support also again this year gone by. So thanks very much, and always with a given hand, and blessed is the hand that giveth and receiveth. Bhagavan does always provide for you. So we say thanks very much, and may Bhagavan bless you with the key at this time in your life is health, right? Good health and strength, and may that bhakti and devotion increase to the feet of Prabhu. So tonight, devotees, having again offer ourselves in devotion to Bhagavan Satyanarayan, we join in Prabhu's Katha. Here's a picture again in front, the Bedi here, of Bhagavan Satyanarayan. In Shir Samudra, when Narad Muni went to the Lord, this is what he saw in that picture, exactly as in that picture. So focus upon him as we join in praises to him. Hari Om Ramasamulam Triyaloka Shakha Yukcharopatram Likitam Vidhata Falasadoyam Swadhayaneka Bhaju Ramakrishnam Bhaju Veda Veda Kararavinde Padaravindam Muraravinde Vinivesha Yantram Vatrasya patrasya puteshainam balamukundam Shri Sanamami Namami bhaktavatsalam kripalushilkomalam Bhajami te padam bhujam akaminam swadhaminam nikambasham sundaram bhavam bhunat mandiram prafulachakanjalochanam madadidokamokshanam Shantakaram bhujagasainam padmanabham shuresham Veshwadharam gaganasadrisham meghavaranam subhangam Lakshmikantam kamalanainam yogi virdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu bhaubhayharam sarvalokaikanaatham Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Prem se boliye Guru Ramananda Swami ki jai Satyanarayan Bhagavan ki jai. Again, the Shri Satyanarayan Vrat Katha is taken from one of our 18 Purans that we have in Hinduism called Skanda Puran, relating about an incident where once 88,000 rishis, led by their leader Shri Saunakji, once wanted to organize and carry out a Mahagyan Yagya for 1,000 years, 1,000 ki varsh, mainly to discourse on the fundamentals and principles of righteousness, dharma, and how to help man in this troubled age of Kali Yuga. Wanting a neutral spot to organize this yag, Bhagavan Vishnu guided them to a forest. And occupying that forest, it was called Naimisharan Kshetra, which still exists today. Every day satsang takes place in that place of Naimisharan Kshetra. Ishwar had the privilege to reach there. Every day satsang do stop there. Okay? And having made preparation for this Jnana Yagya, many spiritually inclined and religious personalities gravitated there. A master who came there was Sri Sukdev Ji Muni, Sri Sutji Maharaj. Now you have to understand the caliber of the person. Sri Sut was a disciple of Ved Vyas. Right? He and Sri Sukdev Muni, who related the Bhagavad, were God brothers. So you could imagine they learned from Ved Vyas, who was a sub-avatar of Lord Vishnu, who came upon earth to document all the scriptures. So when Saunak saw Sutji arrive, he rose from his seat and he went to welcome him. It's the highest mode of welcoming somebody. He brought him, put him to sit down, and he ceremonially worshipped him. He washed his feet, he wiped it, he put chandan for him, mala for him, perfume, essence, arti and so on. And then he asked Sutji to take this singhasan. So Saunak, on behalf of the 88,000 rishis, he began to pose questions to Sutji Maharaj. So the questions that were posed and what replies were given by Sutji is what is documented in this as the Shri Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. So let us see as Vyasji Maharaj wrote. Hari Om Abhakatha Shri Vyasji Maharaj Ubach Ekadanai Misharane Rishi Saunakardaya Prapanchamunya Sarve Sutang Paurani Kankalu Rishi Ucho Hari Om. In that holy environment of Naimisharan Kshetra, where the 88,000 rishis assembled together, at the commencement of this Yagya, Sutji arrived. Saunak ceremonially worshipped and adored him, and he asked of him to take this singhasan, and Saunak posed questions to him. What he said? Hey Sri Sutji Maharaj, Bratina tapasaki va praptye banchitang phalang tat sarvasro tumi chama katasva mahamune. He said, Sutji, you are very, very knowledgeable, especially where the scriptures and so on are concerned, even about the past, the present, and the future. This terrible age of Kali Yuga has come by, where man will experience, you name the trouble, man will experience it in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is the age of the unexpected and the impossible. You can never put your head on a block and say, you see that, that ain't going to happen to me. Anything could happen to anybody, anytime. This is Kali Yuga. The unexpected could take place. Oh, Shri Satyanarayan Maharaj, man will bring his bad karmas from previous birth, and when he come here, he's going to make more. Due to that, he will suffer with ill health, ill luck. There will be no progress and prosperity, both spiritually and materially in his life. You know anything short, simple, but effective to help the human in Kali Yuga? This was the main question posed to Suji Maharaj. So Suji replied to him and said, Hey Rishio, Narade Santishto Bhagwan Kamalapati Suryasya Taivahata Srinudram Samahita. He said, you know, one time Narad Muni went to Lord Vishnu, and the very questions you are posing to me now, Narad asked the Lord these questions. He confronted the Lord with these questions. So it was an incident that did take place. So I prefer to deal with that than I am going to express my opinion or views. It is going to be correct. But this happened, right? This is evidence this had taken place. Let me relate that incident to you. What happened? Hariyo. Ekada Narad ko yogi para anugraha kangshaya. He said Narad is a Mahayogi, and he is again an interterrestrial traveler because he is blessed with the powers of the siddhas. Right? There are 8 categories of powers. One of them is you could appear and disappear at will. Right? You could take any form you want. You could also take any size you want. You could manifest anything that you want. These are the powers of the siddhas. Hanumanji is blessed with them, other divinities and so on. So Narad is an interterrestrial traveler, traveling with the speed of thought. That is, Narad is in Sant Nagar Mandir here, and he wishes to be at the roundabout in San Grande. He only had to think about it. He vanishes from here and appears there. So Narad was going through the terrestrial region, and you see how long we have in Hinduism, people traveling through the galaxies. Up and down, up and down. Today they try to call them ancient aliens, but they are not aliens. They were divinities who used to come down on this earth. Right? And that's why you see our scriptures, Bhagavad explain why India is so blessed. Because of the amount of manifestations and the amount of appearance of the Lord upon that land itself. All various aspects of the Lord coming down on that land. Hence why India is so blessed. So Narad was going through the galaxy when what happened? Padyat vidhilok mrityulokim upagata. He decided to pay a visit to this planet. Here, Earth is called Mrityulok. Mrityu means death and lok means planet. Here is the planet. It only has one sure thing in life. When you're born, you have to die one day. That is the only sure thing it has. Right? So Narad appeared on this planet Earth, and when he appeared here, he was very happy because here he saw Bhagwan's creation. Now what is Bhagwan's creation? Chaurasi lakh yoni. 8,400,000 species of lives exist in this region. Divided into 4 main categories called Andaj, Ukmaj, Pinda, Janastravar. Lives that are born from wombs, mammals, which we are the highest. Lives that are born from eggs, lives that are sweat-borne, microscopic and otherwise, and the plant kingdom. Narad saw here. And the operation of the Chaurasi lakh yoni is based on the logical law of the universe, which is the law of karma. So Narad was happy to see the creation of God down here, and he was more happy again to see we, humans, as the highest in God's creation. He was very happy. But when he looked at the human, it was taken aback, right? He started to feel sad and sorry because why? He's seeing that the human is not happy. Although we are God's highest creature, yet still we are not happy. And to put it simply, what happened? 99.9% of us, we smile. We force a smile on the face to make believe happiness, but inside the heart, there are troubles and problems and worries, and you name the kind of it. You see, you're smiling, but you're grinding. So Narad was taken aback. You know why? If we are God's highest creature, I mean, don't you think we should be living better than the others? And it happening. Lower creatures living better than us right now. Right? Certain issues, I always draw the reference to pets. The kind of treatment pets get in these days. You wonder really. Some humans could never see that in their whole life. Why? What causing this? There was a Maha Yogi, and blessed with the Siddhas. Narad has the power to go back in your life. So Narad went back in the lives of the humans, and what he saw? Their karmic records going down the road. And what he saw, due to karma, we evolve coming up the road in different bodies, beating out karmas until the Lord bless us with this human. Remember, we are the highest in the karmic ladder, but we could fall down, right? And that's why we got to listen to the Garu Puran, because it explains when you do X sin, you have to born back in X body to pay for that sin. And how do you pay for it? You're born in that body, birth. You live in it life, you will leave it death. For sin number 2 that you commit, you have to born in that next body. So the soul jumps in that body now. Birth, life, death. You live it out there. Sin number 3, you have to get that other body. Birth, life, death. And so we are evolving, coming up the road, body to body to body, until, you know what Sri Ram says in Ramayana? It's a very rare when I look down in this Bhausagar, this earthly plane, and I see the soul suffering, which was in the highest body, the human, and now dropped down to the lowest level down there now. Mercy does come in my heart, right? Beating out karmas. Good luck, the mercy of the Lord, You got to have good luck. And your karmic situation, Bhagwan says, okay, I'll give you a chance to born back as a human. And so we drop that body, and your soul now will combine with your parents' karma, You don't have my guess, You're born from this particular mother and father in a particular house, in a street number, in a village, in the town, in the country, or wheresoever. Not by guess or coincidence. And due to union and seminal fluid, the human mother becomes pregnant. No, we are not born by guess or coincidence. It's the karma that caused it. So Narad saw that we evolve coming up the road, beating out karmas, beaten, until Bhagavan bless us with this human body. And you see, what we have to understand, life don't begin at birth, but at conception. And in 7 months of pregnancy, the human fetus becomes fully, right, conscious. Bhagavan does appear in us and remind us, listen, I've given you a chance to come as a human, right? You have the opportunity to merge back in me, Atma into Paramatma. And the Lord does bring with him a flash drive. This is technology, right? With all your bad karmas and your sufferation and what you went through and so on. And he said, watch, look all what you went through in different bodies and this and that. You want to go back in that? He said, Lord, not me at all. I promise in you, you let me born and I will serve you from birth to death. Every human make this promise. And when we are born, right, with the pains experienced at birth, let us forget that promise. If you do have the parents to guide you, that's the next problem, right? The first duty of the parent is to get the child on the pathway of God's consciousness. We don't do that. Because if you get that child on the pathway of God's consciousness, when he can help himself, he will continue along that path, right? And we get tied up in this material world. And what happens is that we commit karmas again that are detrimental to us. Now Narad saw, when Bhagavan gave us the human body, remnant karmas that we didn't finish pay for, we tend to bring it here. And instead of we stop making more karmas, we start to make more than what we bring. And what you bring adds up to what you make, and man is the creator of his destiny. How you make your bed, so you will lie. What you plant, that is what you're going to reap. You can't get nothing different. Narad saw that. Now Narad is a saint. A saint is a holy person, a selfless person. A selfless person does not think of his own welfare, but the welfare of others. So look what happened here. Hari Om Narayan Bhakti Kevalam Mama Pujitam. Narad saw this. Tato Dritva Jana Sarve Nana Kalishu Manvita Nana Yoni Se Utpana Kishmanashme Shakarma Bhi. He saw this is his situation with us. He began to think, Kenu Payan Chaitishang Dukanashve Bhave Druam. What could I do to help the people? All what he pondered, he couldn't find a solution. He made a decision. I am going, iti sanchitya manasa Vishnu loke mikatastada. I am going to Bhagavan Vishnu. The Lord is Kripa Sindhu, the all-merciful Lord. The Lord is Dayake Sagar, the ocean of mercy. The Lord must have something to help the people on earth. So with the speed of thought, Narad vanished from earth and appeared in Vaikunth. What he saw there when he reached, that picture you seen in front of you. Tatra Narayan Devang Shutkul Bhujam Chatur Bhujam Sankachakra Pachman Mala Vibhushitam. He saw Bhagavan Vishnu relaxing on eternal serpent Shisha. The Lord had 4 hands, in one the Sangha, the other the Chakra, the third the Gada, the fourth a lotus flower, and a beautiful mala made of the wild sylvan flowers garlanded the Lord. Mahalakshmi was massaging his feet, and all the divinities surrounded Bhagavan, and they were offering praises to him. So Narad, if you watch him there, you'll see with the instrument in his hand, he began to praise the Lord. Hari Om Narayan Bhagavan, Hari Om isi prakar. Dhritvate Devi Devi Shangstatro Tubu Samuchakrame Narad ji bole, He Prabhu, Namo ko barmarasari tarupayananta shaktiye adhimantyahinai nirgunai gunatmane sarve shavadi bhutai bhaktamartine nashine srutva stotrang Vishnu Naradang pratabhashata Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. Narad is thinking, he said, Prabhu, I really want to praise you, but I want to offer the greatest prayer to you, the best prayer, than as we say. But I'm thinking, Lord, it do have any. No prayer could adequately describe the Lord, because Bhagavan is omnipotent, all-pervading, and he has no beginning, no middle, no end. So we can't say this is the prayer or this is the greatness of the Lord. Even the Vedas try to describe the Lord and they say neti, neti. It is still not that, it is still not that. But he said, Bhagavan, I know something about you. You have a serious weakness. That's why they call you Daya Ke Sagar or Kripa Sindhu. You are the ocean of mercy. I know, Prabhu, when a devotee excels in devotion to you, with the purity of his heart, from the depths of his heart, he portrays that pure devotion to you. You cannot resist the temptation of it. You see, when you pray, we don't pray from our lips alone or from your throat. Not even from your heart. It had to come from the depths of your heart. That's why the mantra tells us, Mukang karoti vachalam panghulang yate girem yat kripatam aham vande paramanand madhavam. With that implicit faith and belief which we lack. That, Lord, through your grace, a dumb person could start to talk. And through your grace, a crippled person could get up and run up a mountain. Do we have that amount of faith? You see, maybe just feel it. Right? When that amount of faith is portrayed to you, you cannot resist that temptation. You again become the servant and the devotee becomes the master. Your humble devotion causes you to humble to that devotees. As Shri Ram humbled to Shabari Mata, like Tulsidas, Pawan Putra, Hanuman, and other great ones, with that extent, Mirabai, all his extent of devotion that was portrayed. He said, Prabhu, I know that. So when Bhagavan heard these words, what he said, He Narad, ki martomagati yasotvam kite manase varte, katasva mahabhakta sarva kathayamite. He said, Narad, you are a great devotee of mine, and you are a selfless person. You go through the universe, where you see trouble and problem, you try to fix it. When you can't, you come to me. But I could see on your face, something behind you. It's something, If you have worries, right? and you're sad. But some issue you have to go out. But you want nobody know that you have worries. You just try to hide it by what you call a false smile then. But somebody go ask you, I find something wrong with you, What happened by you? Are you the same person today, Why? What is bothering you? The Lord is in know of the secrets of the heart. And he said, Narad, what is bothering you? Tell me. So Narad said, Prabhu, Hariyam Narad ji bole, He Bhagavan, Mrityuloke jana sarve nana kaleshuman vitat. I was going through the universe and I decided to visit planet Earth. Coming down here, I saw your creation. The highest of yours being the human. But Lord, when I look at them, I felt sorry. Why? Lower creatures living better than them. They're really under pressure here in Kali Yuga. He said, when I investigated what I found out, Nana yoni se utpana panchate pap karma bhi. Due to karma, they have again evolved, coming up the road, beaten out bodies until you bless them with this human. But we bring in with them now karmas that were unpaid, unreaped. The karmas has come two types, good and bad, right? How the good one does work? You're born in the world and everything fixed nice for you here. You say you're born with a gold spoon, right? That's the good one. How the bad one does work? You're born in this world, you have to do nothing wrong, but pressure start, right? And we just say, but Lord, you're fair, Lord, something, you're not treating me nice at all. The Lord says, I don't treat good or bad. I am just like a referee in a football match or umpire in a cricket match. I am there to give, the goals or the points or the runs or whatsoever, and give penalties if you do wrong wherever you went wrong in the game. I don't take no side at all. You see, this is something. We devotees just bring karmas from bad life here. And I made the reference before as a businessman. When a businessman is running his business and he gives credit, after 5 years, your debtors ain't paying you. Well, you have to do it. Have a section called bad debts. You have to write it off. You don't get it back. But karmas are not written off. According to Bhagavad, if you take 1 trillion years, you have to bond back to pay for those karmas. The great thing with Kali Yuga, that is the great thing about this age devotees. We have a privilege where you could burn karmas, right? You could burn out bad karmas in this age, only this age, and build good ones. And the easiest place to begin to do that is this kind of environment called satsang. Anywhere you have puja, kirtan, and Bhagavan's Katha, and anything you could do with this body to help to make it happen, it'll have nothing easier to burn the bad karmas. By burning the bad karmas, you will start to build good ones. Right? Bhagavad Gita says, if you study Gita and try to live according to the teachings of the Gita, sins committed from previous and present birth, you have the power to nullify it. Shiv Puran mentions, listening to the Katha Bhagwan Shankar, it burns away bad karmas also. And again, that is why men in Satyug beg to born back in Kali Yuga, because here you have the privilege to burn your bad karmas and build good ones to help you elevate yourself. Right? Anything you could do towards yajna, burn bad karmas. If you could sweep the floor, if you could pick a flower, if you could leaf, anything devotees, it will burn bad karmas. You know what I tell you? Eating the remnants of a yajna does burn your bad karmas. What is the remnants of the yajna? The panchamrit that is passed, the arti that is passed. Well, you can't eat that one, that'll pass it over you. The prasad that is offered, even the food that is prepared, by partaking of it burns your bad karmas. And again, especially for younger ones, you will notice, when we cook as Hindus, the food is not jutha. Nobody will taste that food. If you prepare for 1,000 people, nobody will taste it. Because when that food is prepared and it is blessed by the Brahmana, that food comes like prasad. By partaking of it, it burns your sin also. So we have this Satyanarayan, you can hear later on. What are the great benefits of the Satyanarayan Katha? So here Bhagavan Vishnu devotees, hearing this pleading of Narad, he said, Narad continued, He Prabhu, tap khatang shaminat lagupayan taddaha srotumi chamitat sarva kripa asti yadite mai. I pondered what I could help them with and I couldn't come upon a solution, Lord. Hence I come to you. I beg in you, Lord, to help the people on earth. Right? Hearing this, Bhagavan Vishnu replied to him, He Narad, sadhvist prastang putvaya vatsaluk anugraha kankshaya yat kritva muchate mosrinu shoko fudamate. He said, Narad, you are a great saint, a sage, and a sage is a selfless person. You have come here not for your personal benefit, but for the benefit of mankind. And due to that, I will tell you a great secret of mine to help the people on earth. What is it? Bratasmin mahapunyang swarge mrityu sedulabham. It is a vrat. A vrat is a fast that leads up to the prayer, by the performance of which you will get merits accrued out of it. But it is in the heavenly sphere. Should it be practiced upon earth, man will get relief. What is it called? Shri Satyanarayan Vratam Samyako Bidhanata. It is called the Shri Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. Okay? It has to be organized and performed as prescribed. When you're doing this puja, you must have a fixture and a bedi. You just have the bamboo jhanki, the Navagraha flags. You must have a chanani. Now that chanani really is original, eh? To substitute that with a tie a piece of cloth on the bamboo, that is shortcut, you know. Right? The chanani is not only for yagya. And a chanani, you could put up your mango leaf toran. You could hang up fruits and so on, which we do for the yag, but it should be all the occasion with puja. You hang up decorations and fruits and all these things that beautify the environment. You're going to welcome Bhagavan Satyanarayan. Hari Om. Narayan Bhakti Kevalam. Isi prakar. Kritva Sadya Sukang Bhutva Parat Moksha Anuyat. Very quickly, by the mercy of Lord Satyanarayan, happiness will come to you, leading you along a pathway of progression spiritually and materially to achieve moksha at the end of your existence here. Hearing this, devotees, Tataksham Hariyam Bhagavan Bhakyang Narado Muni Brati Tada. Narad listening, he find this song very good. Right? So he decided to ask the Lord for further details. He said, Prabhu, ki phalanke bidhanang chakritang kaini tadbratam. Could you explain the full details? How to organize this puja, what to get, how to do it, and so on. What are the benefits of it? So Lord Vishnu said from his own lips, let me tell you first the great benefits of this puja. He said, Narad, dukkha shokari shamnang dhanyadhan kyo pravardhanam. By the performance this puja as prescribed, dukh is troubles and problems will go away. Shok is mental stress and worries will go away. Dhan is material wealth. You'll be blessed with it so you can live comfortably here. Pravardhanam, as you live, you're going to have progress in this world, both spiritually and materially. Saubhagya santikarang hariyom saradbejaya pradam. Any mission you undertake, you're going to have success in it. If a couple is not blessed to have offsprings, by the mercy of Lord Satyanarayan, you can beget same. It will cause your third eye to open for the light of knowledge to dawn. Then the darkness of ignorance will disappear. Control comes over your senses of perception and the organs of action, and a transformation does take place within yourself. He said, Narad, Yasmin kasmine mrityu bhakti saraman vitat. Any day you can do this puja once there is love in your heart. Sayankal means the best time is the evening, getting into the night. But any day you can do this puja once there is love in your heart. Special blessings accrue on the full moon night. I've always mentioned when you do it in the full moon night, like in the mandir here, the whole Asandrigrandi is blessed and all who could hear this puja blessed. As far as the echo of that name of Bhagavan Satyanarayan can penetrate, that blessing are diffused in all radius. Ekadashi, Dwadashi, all these times again are more auspicious and so on. But any day you could do it if there is love. Hari Om, Narayan Bhakti Kevalam, Satyanarayan Devi Nichaiva Nishamukhe. If you notice, there's a sequence in puja. You do all the other offerings, and then you worship your main deity, who is Bhagavan Satyanarayan. Brahmano bandastvang saitang dharma tatpare. You invite holy Brahmanas, sadhus, friends, relatives, neighbors, and so on, to come and join with you in this puja. Hari Om. Naivedyam bhakti do data samparang bashbhutpamam. But the key in it is love. Not only this puja, but any prayers you have, the key is love. With love you prepare the prasad. With love you gather all the ingredients for the worship, the leaves and flowers and everything. And we must commend Mr. Ramlal for that. They make a lot of sacrifice, go around collecting all these issues and so on. Right? Everything has to be with love. Ramba phalangritang chirang goduma shukaramaham. Bananas are very important in this puja. Gritang is ghee. It must come from the cow. Cow's ghee, not vegetable ghee. Right? Dahi is a must in every puja, any ritual. Okay? Hari Om. Abhavi shalika churan me shakra me gudastata hai. Another, my favorite dish is the panjiri. The ground rice, let it be patched. When it's cool, you add a sugar and flavor to the black pepper. That is my favorite dish. Samparang sarvesha mani chaini nikritya nivedita. Having prepared it with love, you offer it with love, as our Shrota did this evening. Viprai dakshina data katang surtavanajay saha. If holy Brahmanas are there, right, they should be worshipped and adored, and dakshina should be given to them. And as I always tell you, we are blessed to have in us Lalanji with us in every occasion here. He's the son of late Pandit Ganesh, that we are blessed to have him in the mandir here on occasions, that we could adore him. Tataksha bandhuvi sadvi prakshi proti bhati bhojay data katang surkunai jaha. One should read the katha, listen to the kathas, I'm reading it. Meals should be prepared and feed the people when you are finished. Gita tells you any egg you have without food is incomplete, is tamsik. Right? That's why any issue in Hinduism is food. And if you just have to make a request, you're going to carry too. You see? Food, there is no gift greater than the gift of food that you can give. Tataksha say, Griha Gache Satyanarayan Samaran. When puja finished, you must stay in a devotional mood, you know. And people who come to the puja should be very disciplined and attentive. It's not a place to go and disturb the prayers and so on. You get cursed for that. The mind should be focused on Lord Satyanarayan, and you could get the same benefits as the Shrota. She made all the effort and all the finance to carry it on, but you could, as an invitee, could get even more than the Shrota herself. He said, Nagar, evam krite manushanang bangsha siddhi bhavet ruam. Whatever be the desire of that devotee, I will see to fulfilling it personally. Vishnu Bhagwan said that to Nagar. He said, Nagar, Vishesh Kal Yug mein laghu ko payo ista bhutale hai. In this Kal Yuga on this planet Earth, it do have anything shorter nor more effective and beneficial than this Satyanarayan Katha. We forefathers come in here 180 to go in 81 years ago. When they came here, they brought this with them. Most of them came from UP, Uttar Pradesh, and the custom up there was to do this puja on a full moon night. When they got the opportunity, after probably deathship or during the course, I don't know when it was, they would have gotten a piece of land and cleared the spot, put up a nice little cart shed, leap it with gobar, and on the full moon night, people will gravitate to that place. You call it the kutia, for the purpose of this full moon katha. This was known as the full moon katha, which is Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. And from that, devotees, elevation took place. As they elevated themselves, they transformed these structures into beautiful structures like Nagar temple, which was a kutia, to the beautiful temples that we have today. It came from since then. So our forefathers brought it. It brought the people together. And long time when you go in Katha, that it barefoot you go in. It had no electricity and no air condition, can't carry, you walk in with flambeau or canet in your hand. Right, to go to the Kathari temple those days. Some places had roads and all these things and so on. but people gravitate there for the purpose of this katha. And this caused elevation in our lives, spiritually and materially. This very katha, Bhagavan Vishnu introduced it upon this earth through the holy Brahman from Kashi called Satyanarayan, who was a poor Brahmin, very learned and so on, but he had to beg for his living. The Lord met him on the way going to beg. He took the form of an old person dressed in pure white with long white beard and confronted him. Who are you? And why are you in this condition? Satyanarayan, you know, is Lord Vishnu standing up there, you know. He said, I am a Brahmana, my name is Satyanarayan. I am poor, I had to beg for my living. Bhagavan said, why you do Satyanarayan Katha? He said, well, what is that? I never hear about it. And Bhagavan Vishnu blessed him with the knowledge of this katha and how to perform it and so on. And when they parted company, the Lord vanished. Satyanarayan continued whole day going to beg. Could you imagine a beggar coming by your house every day? You could refuse him. Right? How much you could get? He go home the night, he couldn't sleep. He get up early next morning. He said, you see this? I am going to perform Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. I'm going to beg today, and whatever I get, I'm going to do this puja. Let me tell you the next magic with this puja. Many times we want to do it, and you say, but I ain't had the money. Who will help me make the parasad? Where will get the food and all these things and organize everything? The magic with this puja, once you sanction you're going to do it, the Lord does make it happen. I'm telling you, the Lord will make it happen. You know, that day he went to beg that morning, where people will shun him, they will run into him to give him. He got so much, he purchased all the necessaries and he came home. And again, as I tell you, as a holy Brahmana, as a vegetarian, you don't have to wait to fast for 3 weeks to do prayers. He did the puja. And the day Satyanarayan did this puja was the end of his begging career. He never had to beg again. And he started to do this puja every full moon. And he just elevated. So one evening while she was doing the puja, a woodcutter was passing, going to the town to sell his bundle of wood. He see puja going on. Now anywhere there's puja, if it's in your own home, and a stranger come, you're not supposed to run him, you know. Once there is puja, that place becomes universal. Once they come and be disciplined and they attend, no problem. But you're not supposed to really shun anybody from the prayers. He listened to puja, he was curious. First time he seen this thing, when he finished, he get Arti Panchamrit Prasad, so he asked him, Satyanarayan, what is this? I never see this. He said, my friend, if I tell you this is called the Satyanarayan Vrat Katha, he said, what benefits you could get? Then Satyanarayan started telling him his life story. He said, where I was, to look where I am now. This katha calls it. Mr. Woodcutter said, you see me, I go and sell this wood and come back, you have to do this press for me, you know. You know, the Lord put it in such a way when he reached in the tongue. There was a shortage of wood for fuel. When people see him coming, they run to him and he start the auction, the bundle of wood. He gets so much. And here the katha explained in the further chapters. He went to purchase all the things. And he is going to buy the best. The best things he will look for. Yes, we want to save a little change or two. But you can't play cheap. You have to buy the best for the Lord. He bought everything and came back. And Satyanarayan did the puja. You know what's the benefits? When Satyanarayan died, he was born back as Sudama, the friend of Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna blessed him with a palace. When Guha died, Guha was born back as the woodcutter, right? He was born back as Guha, the chief of the Nishads, who had the privilege to wash Lord Rama's feet and Sita and Lakshman and ferry them across the Ganga River. He got moksha, right? It so happened there was a king, he used to do this puja regularly on the river bank. Sadhu Banya was a merchant trading from village to village through the waterways. Seeing the puja taking place, he anchored the boat and he come out. He and all was shocked. He never see this here. When he finished, he asked the king, my lord, what is this? And the king explained to him, the Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. He said, what benefits I could get from that? He said, anything. It fulfilled desires. He said, if I tell you something, I have every single thing by 100 children. You know what the king did? Give him some parasat and tell him, carry it home and give it to his wife. And you see magic. You know, when he went home, he gave his wife the parasat and tell her, eat it. And if you get pregnant and a child born, we go do Lord Satyanarayan Puja. You know, she got pregnant and she had a child. A beautiful girl child named Kalavati. So when the child born, she telling the husband, remember to make a promise to do the prayers. He said, oh gosh, start back out now. Let me hold on her. Children growing so quickly, just now she'll get big and have to marry and we have to do our prayers. So we'll kill two birds with one stone. You know, when the wedding come, he still into it, and he suffered for it. We do not wager with the Lord, right? The Lord is looking down. He suffered immensely for it. The whole family, not only he alone. Okay? In the end, they did back that puja, and Bhagwan Satyanarayan blessed them. He became Mr. Truth from that day, never lie in life again. There was another king. He went hunting. He killed a set of birds, and he sat down below a tree in the forest to rest. While the tribal people were doing this puja in the forest. So they're so happy to see the king that as soon as puja done, you know, they run in with the parasat to give him. Well, in the forest, you even have Ziploc bag and thing, right? There's a balize leaf or something, you know. And let me tell you the next thing. No way in India you could get a pasla parasat like what you have here in Nagar or Trinidad. No way, you could never get it. We could never get it. Sit down and analyze a pasla parasat and see the value of it. Whatever they brought, you know what he said? I can't eat from all you. And you know why he started to scorn them? Because of the sins committed by killing those animals, his intellect became contaminated and he refused it. He suffered seriously for it. He had to come back, meet back with them tribal people, and organize this puja and sit down with them and do it. And the Lord again blessed upon him. These are this purport or the supporting chapters in the Satyanarayan Vrat Katha, the main one being the Mahatam. Devotees, 180, 81 years now, our forefathers brought this to Trinidad. And again, the custom of the full moon night Katha, the Purnima Vrat, as we do it here in the temple, the whole environment becomes blessed, not for your personal use alone. Okay? So this is one of the customs of the Nagar temple to perform this Katha. So we are blessed this evening once more. This is the second for this year of 2026. And we thank so much again Madam Gola this evening for contribution of the parsa, the food, and for taking the opportunity to sit as Shruta. Hari Om iti Siddhi Skanda Purane Reva Khande Satyanarayan Kathayang Pratamo Adhyay Samapti. Prem se boliye Shri Satyanarayan Bhagavan ki jai. Bolo Shri Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. So devotees, this temple hosts the Katha every month, and for this year, we already have, of the 12 months, we only have 2 months free for if anybody wanted. Right? Last month we had Tanti Baby, but the Ramesh wife. This month we have Madam Gola, Bhago. Next month, Mr. Rishi Bizai and family. That will be on the 2nd of March. Then we have again for the one with the Hanuman Jayanti, which is on the 1st of April. Right? On the 1st of April is Hanuman Jayanti with full moon Katha. Now I am fooling all year. Right? And Mr. Adonis Prasad, he normally takes that night and sponsors all the issue. On the 30th of April, if you watch your schedule, you're going to see Rishi and Sharon Ramnarayan. On the 30th of May, another full moon, Janki also. You'll do that? Right? With, how you call him? Kishore. On the 20th of June, now on the schedule, there's a little mistake. It has to be 29th, but the Purnima Vrat is on the 28th of June. Please remember that and make the correction. Mr. and Mrs. Premchand Babulan family, they do this every year. On the 20th of July will be Purnima again, Guru Purnima, Vyas Purnima. Dr. Darren Dukaran and family, they sponsor that. We have Thursday, the 27th of August. That night is full moon. It's free up till now. And in September month, Friday the 25th, Mrs. Shastri Ramdeen. Okay? In October month, Sunday the 25th, we have it free still. Nobody take that one. And on November, Tuesday the 20th of November, right? That day is Kartik Snan Day, where we do the puja at the Manzanella beach. Okay? And the ladies group, nobody set us shooters to do that, and all contribute towards it. In December again is the 23rd of December, which is 2 days before Christmas, and our family normally hosts that one to complete the year. So it only have 2 months open. If anybody wish to, you can liaise with management. Okay? So we have all the activities again of the mandir. They are on the schedule, they are on the rack. Please have one. And devotees, you will notice again that we just observed the Saraswati Jayanti. The next issue is Shivratri, which will be on the 15th of February. So the temple is hosting a 5 nights Shiv Mahapuran from the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and the night of the 15th is Shivratri. And we normally keep Jagran as we stay awake for the complete night. After that, devotees, the other festive occasion is Phagwa. Phagwa or Holi, which will take place on the 8th of March. The venue for the Northeast counties is San Grande Hindu School grounds. We thank again the temple for the Thursday night collection to go towards purchasing abir and the powder and so on, as we normally give it free to make that a thing. We also have a raffle in progress. The funds realized from the raffle is to help to buy the abir powder and pray and for PA system and tents and all these things and so on, that we could serve the abir free. So if you contribute towards the raffle, you'll be helping us with the Phagwa celebration. Okay? That is coming on, and after that you will have the Kalmas period, the phase down of the Hindu Old Year. And that goes until the 18th of March. From the 19th of March, the Navratram period will begin with the commencement of the Hindu New Year. And you have all the activities flowing down there again, which you observe at the temple. So please, if you don't have a schedule, take one there. You can also get it on the website. Okay? Nagar youth group, right? They will have it advertised on it, the schedule in this respect. So Prem se boliye Shri Umapati Mahadeva ki jai, Satyanarayan Bhagavan ki jai. We thank you so much again for being here. Remember, Garu Puran Satsang continues on Thursday coming. Okay, be reminded. So whilst at this time we perform Hawan again, I ask my nephew, is a nephew of mine, Mr. Pradeep Singh, who is here from New Jersey with his Dharampatni Indra to render beautiful bhajan. He is always in satsang. Have you been a banker over there? He's in Trinidad and New Jersey, but he's always in those mandirs in New York and New Jersey. And you will agree with me, he is blessed with a beautiful voice. Now, you would know who he is, eh? But his father brother was the veteran called Ram. You hear about Ram and Muni? The fellow called Ram, who is to tantalize people with his voice. That is his brother's son. Right? So, it's not unimaginable. Okay? So, Pradeep, nice to have you here and to grace us again with your presence. And also her mom too was a cousin of mine. So she's what, like a niece also? Kamla, right? She's here. God bless you all. All right, take the end.
Let's see if you could say.
Bhajle Hari Govinda, Bhajle Krishna Mukunda, Bhajle Hari Govinda, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले कृष्ण मुकुंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा। भजन करो सत्संग से, रामायण निभाचन। भजन करो सत्संग से, रामायण भजना। भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले कृष्ण मुकुंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा। काम क्रोध मध लोभ का, ज्ञान में कभी न बाला। रामायण करो बड़, इसमें करो असाना। भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले कृष्ण मुकुंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले कृष्ण मुकुंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा, भजले कृष्ण मुकुंदा, भजले हरि गोविंदा।
Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. Let us stand please at this time. We join in Purnahuti and then Arti. When I say Swaha, you go off it and water.
What else do we usually say?
Hari Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadai Purnameva Vasishtate Swaha. Water. Sarva Paparang Divyam Gangyam Nirmalang Jalang Achmanyam Hari Om Achmanyam Agni Devta Ki Jai. यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि तानि तानि विनाशान्ति प्रदक्षिणा परि परि। हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो, बेड़ा पार करो प्रभु जी, बेड़ा पार करो। हे
सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो, बेड़ा पार करो प्रभु जी, बेड़ा पार करो।
तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उद्धार करो, बेड़ा पार करो
प्रभु जी, बेड़ा पार करो।
हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी
हमरे दुख हरो, बेड़ा पार करो प्रभु जी, बेड़ा पार करो।
अजर अमर अभिचर अविनाशी, घट घट के पाते प्रभु जी
गज गज के वासी,
जन्म जन्म से तुम्हारे दर्श की अखियाँ है प्यासी।
प्रभु जी अखियाँ है प्यासी।
सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म पर हम पर कृपा करो, वीरा पार करो। प्रभु जी
वीरा
पार करो।
हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमारी दुख हरो, वीरा पार करो। प्रभु जी वीरा पार करो।
सदानंद ब्राह्मण की प्रभु जी तुम्हारे कष्ट करिए। प्रभु जी
तुम्हारी कष्ट हरी,
लकड़ी हारा दिल के तुमने कारज सिद्ध करे।
प्रभु जी कारज सिर करी।
है तूफान में जीवन नैया दरपत ध्यान धरो, वीरा पार करो। प्रभु जी
वीरा पार करो।
हे सत्यनारायण
स्वामी हमारी दुख हरो, वीरा पार करो। प्रभु जी वीरा पार करो।
साधु वैश्य के बंधन काटे सुख संपत्ति दीजिए। प्रभु जी
सुख संपत्ति दीजिए।
उनका मुख राजा पर तुमने कारज सिद्ध करे।
प्रभु जी कारज सिद्ध करे।
बुरे भले हम तुमने स्वामी बिना अति ध्यान धरो, वीरा पार करो।
प्रभु जी वीरा पार करो।
हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी
हमारी दुख हरो, वीरा पार करो। प्रभु जी वीरा पार करो।
जय जगदीश हरि स्वामी, जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट
दास जनों की संकट
तनने दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश
हरि।
ओ जो ध्यावे फल पावे, ओ दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी।
दुख बिन से मन का
सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख
संपत्ति घर आवे।
कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओ जय जगदीश हरे। ओ मात पिता तुम मेरे,
शरण कहूँ मैं किसकी।
स्वामी शरण गहु मैं किसकी। तुम बिन और दूजा,
तुम बिन और न दूजा।
आश करो मैं जिसकी। ओ जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूरन परमात्मा,
तुम अंतर्यामी।
स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी। और ब्रह्म परमेश्वर,
और ब्रह्म परमेश्वर। तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय
जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश भगवान की जय। जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमन
हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
ओ हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल।
ओ जय जय सीताराम हरि बोल, जय जय सीताराम हरि बोल, जय जय सीताराम।
हरि बोल, जय जय सीताराम हरि बोल।
ओ हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल।
बोलो श्री सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम। बोलो श्री सीताराम।
सीताराम, सीताराम जय सीताराम।
और बोलो श्री राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय।
राधे श्याम,
और बोलो श्री राधे श्याम राधे श्याम।
राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम।
ओ सीताराम जय सीताराम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम सीताराम जय सीताराम। सत्यनारायण भगवान की जय। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलिए सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, सीतापति रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, गुरु रामानंद स्वामी की जय, आदि शक्ति जगदम्बे माता की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सर्वदेवी सर्वदेवता की जय, साधु गुरु के दंडवत जय 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 सीताराम। आपकी आसन लीजिए, प्लीज बी सीटेड। Take out your ring, take flowers. We join in Shama Pratna. We ask the Lord. We express thanks for this opportunity that we have had this evening, but we beg the Lord. As ordinary human beings, we are not perfect. If during the course of puja, for any reason, there could have been any negativities, we seek forgiveness. Lead us from darkness to light, ignorance to knowledge, and truth to truth, death to immortality. For Lord, you are the Father, we are the children, you are the Master, we are the servants, you are the Lord, we are the worshippers. Daya karo, have mercy. Kshama karo, forgive us for wrongs. And raksha karo, save us, guide us, and protect us. Hari Om mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktahinam janardhanam yar pujitam maya devo paripurana tatastame. Papuham papa karmaham papatma pap shambhutra himam pundrekaksham sarva paparohari yantu deva gana sarve puja madaya mama kim ishtakam prasiddhyartha punaragamanaya cha. Avahayami na janami visarjanam puja vidhi na janami chamasvatva parameshwaram. Ganapati girija bridabhadvajam chanamukho nanadimukha dhima dhima manujamal trishulam mrighastvacham pratidinam kushalam jai mangalam pratidinam kushalam jai mangalam. Rig Veda Durved Samveda Tharvana Charu Veda Kalyan Asirvar Asirvar Kalyan मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुर्वजम मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्षम मंगलाय तनोहरि। सर्वदेवी शांति सर्वदेवता शांति। प्रधान देव कलश देव अग्निदेव सर्वदेवी देव। हरि ओम शांति हरि ओम शांति हरि ओम शांति। श्री ब्रह्मणर्पण मस्तु श्री विष्णुवे नमः श्री विष्णुवे नमः श्री विष्णुवे नमः। Offer your flowers and bow. Take arati. Devotees be reminded after you receive arati Panchamrit Prasad, meals are prepared again. Courtesy Mrs. Gola Prasad, Mrs. Gola Narayan. Take some Panchamrit. Kalmrit Haranam Sarvapa Vinashye. Take some Prasad. Stand up and bow and tell them Sitaram. Right? Yes. Hari Om. I Pradeep, if Pradeep want to organize. Tara, you want to sing? Will you get any rest for yourself? Akal Pritharanam Sarvapapinashye. Tell everybody Sitaram.
Which one now? No, seven. Two verses.
राम नाम रखते रहो जब चक खच में प्राण। कभी जो जीन जयाल के भलक पड़ेगी का। तेरे मन में राम तन में राम। तेरे मन में राम तन में राम। रोम रोम में राम रे। राम सुधर ले ध्यान लगा ले दो जगत के काम रे। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। माया में तू उलझा उलझा दर्द धूल उड़ाए। अब करता क्यों मन भारी जब माया साथ चुराए। माया में तू उलझा उलझा दर्द धूल उड़ाए। अब करता क्यों मन भारी जब माया साथ चुराए। बिंदु भी चा दौड़ धूप में ढल जाए ना शाम रे। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। तेरे मन में राम तन में राम। रोम रोम में राम रे। राम सुमिर ले ध्यान लगा ले दो जगत के काम रे। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। बचपन बीता खेल खेल में भरी जवानी सोया। देख बुढ़ापा सोचे अब तू क्या पाया क्या खोया। बचपन बीता खेल खेल में भरी जवानी सोया। देख बुढ़ापा सोचे अब तू क्या पाया क्या खोया। देव नहीं है अब भी बंदे वेले उसका नाम रे। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। तेरे मन में राम तन में राम रोम रोम में राम रे। राम सुमिर ले ध्यान लगा ले जो जगत के काम रे। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम राम। Thank you. Where the RT? Yeah.